What it do? It's your man Money B from Digital Underground, repping that bass shit all day, bitch. And you know I got the backbone and I kick it with the homie Bruse Wane. Fuck with it.
All simple and plain. Greg and I chilling. Man, Bruse Wane.
It's your boy Rampage. You're not rocking with the best, with the biggest dude in the game, Bruse Wane. Live from Gotham City. All you haters, fix your face. We coming.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Bruse Wane. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Bruse Wane Live. The Batman is in the building. Y'all miss me? I hope y'all miss me because I definitely miss y'all. It's been a couple of weeks. Just been busy as shit. You know what I mean? Got to tend to what I got to tend to. But as far as Bruse Wane Live, I will always make my way back to this. Got some good news from our New York folks. The Batman will be heading back to Gotham soon. So for those of y'all that came out to my show that I had in Brooklyn last year, y'all knew that show was bananas. Make sure y'all get up for this one. For those of y'all that never seen the show before, let me introduce myself. It's your boy Bruse Wane, head rabble rouser at Hip Hop Heads Worldwide, CEO of Wane Enterprises. Doing what I've been doing in the game for quite some time. Making bangers, making classics, keeping the hip-hop community fed with realness. But yeah, man, if it's your first time watching the show, thanks for tuning in. We're broadcasting live right now on Twitter, Facebook, and also YouTube. And also in the Hip Hop Heads Worldwide group, but pretty much simulcasted in a couple of areas right now. If it's your first time watching the show, make sure you shoot over to Hip Hop Heads Worldwide and become a member. The most popping group on Facebook. The most popping group on Facebook, man. You're here to hear from the Batman. I don't care where you're watching this at. Once you see that logo, make sure you join the group. You can discuss hip hop. You can share your videos, share your music. We do prefer content that is more on the side that keeps the people in the group. So if you have a video, upload the video to the group. If you have a SoundCloud, something that could play in the group. If you're just putting links up there trying to take the people elsewhere, there's a 90% chance your stuff will not be approved by the moderators. Shout out to the moderators out there. Yo, y'all ever know how good it feels to be back on, man? Word is bond. A few times the show's supposed to go down, but my schedule and things I got going on was so, packed, for lack of a better term, jammed and all that. I really couldn't get to the show, so it really feel good to be on here tonight. Make sure you go follow the kid on at the Real Bruse Wane, on Instagram, and also at Bruse Wane on Twitter. I should have switched that to the Real Bruse Wane as well, but that hasn't been done. I don't know if it's a need to do it no more with the verifications and the things that's going on. Also, make sure you go over to Bruse Wane Live and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Shoot over to Bruse Wane Live, man. That's the new YouTube channel, and you can subscribe to that. You can also subscribe to the old channel, Wane ENT, because that channel is actually still in effect. We got to get the graphics back for that. Also, you can shoot over to www.brucewane.com if you want to keep up with the Batman as far as knowing where I'm going to be appearing as far as tours and making appearances. Speaking of tours and making appearances, bang. What a picture, niggas. Y'all see the Batman. But yeah, man, the Summer of Elevation Tour. I will be in numerous cities. We are still adding dates. Man. So take a look at that. We're going to be in Houston, Texas. So happy to be going back to Houston. That's on the 1st. Raleigh, North Carolina. I know it's misspelled. Do not inbox me telling me shit about it. Baltimore, Maryland, and Las Vegas. Back to Vegas, baby. Back to Vegas. Also, Manhattan, July 2nd. All my hip-hop heads, I'm going to need to see y'all there. You know what I'm saying? Columbus, Ohio, Birmingham, Alabama, Then we're heading over to the Great North, heading to Canada. And then we come back over, then we will be back in Worcester. Like I said, still adding dates to that also. So some dates are subject to change. So that's why it's a good idea to make sure you shoot over to brucewane.com and make sure you keep updated on the dates and make sure everything is copacetic. But yes, July 2nd, I will be back in New York. We're kicking this off June 1st in Houston, Texas. Can't wait to go back to Texas, man. We're going to jump into it, though. We're going to jump into some news. I got to make sure people know I'm on, so I got to go out there and I got to share. Make sure people know that the Batman is on. It's been a couple of weeks. We got some topics tonight. We're going to dive into a lot of things, man. Alec Baldwin, Morgan Freeman, designer doing some more wild shit. You know what I mean? Not making the culture look good at all. But y'all, I'm going to throw a video on. And like I said, I'm going to come back and we're going to jump into some news. Shouts out to my man Diamond D. I was playing this for a little bit. He actually reached out to me via Facebook and thanked the God. Make sure I get Diamond up here for an interview too, man. Let's go, though. Let's go.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
Short temper, lawn green. The house is sandalwood, lawn green. Diddy bop through the city like I'm on lean. I'm a fucking bonanza, lawn green. We smoke good and grab cake. The agitation is felt when the crab case, sucker. How much pressure can a scab take? How many face you bones can a jab break? I'm out here like Larry Holmes with it. Dancing around like Sean Combs with it. A few hot bras, multiple homes with it. You on the stand like Holmes did it. Straight canary, but I'm a hawk. If we ain't talking about money, fuck it, I'ma walk. I'm out. Before we say bets off, I let the llama talk. Then discuss it in Morton's over the tomahawk. Right. Jackie Robinson shots, no chaser. I call no one twice, I'm no chaser. Fuck you. Cut from a different cloth, I'm no tracer. They say life's a bitch, so go brace her. Grab that hoe by the neck. The Jesus of Nazareth, low by the neck. Right. Short paper that you chase, we blow by the check. On hot yachts and blow guava low by the deck. Just talking about you make it. Never beg for shit, just take it. Never bite your tongue, bullshit and fake it. Never say your word is your bond and break it. Yeah. Life is what you make it. Never beg for shit, just take it. Never bite your tongue, bullshit and fake it. Never say your word is your bond and break it. You know it's tough love being the boss, and you skirt around in a nice European, of course. And these nosy motherfuckers wanna be in your sauce. And I know niggas who lost it all from being on horse. That's right. Look. Y'all got the game fucked up. Blinded by the light, y'all got the fame fucked up. No focus, y'all got the frame fucked up. You must not know, y'all got my name fucked up. My word is my Rosetta Stone. Flawless, invisible setting, better stone. You can call me Benjamin Grimm, better known. Keep a bird on your shoulders like Beretta Zone. You know we keep them in flock. Them nice whips and lifestyles, keep them in lock. Right. All the country clubs and jet flights, keep them in shock. And the XJ13, keep them in stock. Ain't nothing about me fly by night. In the life, we shop all day, fly by night. And it's up when bullshit won't fly by right. And these lames on social media, lie by sight. You know what having money in both palms mean when all you do is stay fresh and unzip mom jeans. I got the acumen straight from my mom's jeans. Right. Genesis 9:6, you know what the song means. Same energy you put out, you won't get back, nigga. Shit, just take it. Never bite your tongue, bullshit and fake it. Never say your word is your bond and break it. Life is what you make it. Never beg for shit, just take it. Never bite your tongue, bullshit and fake it. Never say your word is your bond and break it. Life is what you make it. Life is what you make it. Life is what you make it.
Yes, yes, that was Diamond D. Like I said, out there just trying to get the word out that the Batman is on air. It's been a minute. I know most people catch this on a rewind anyway. But let's jump into it, man. Elon Musk got things in an uproar over there in Twitter as far as the Twitter verification and how it's working and the blue check mark and now the fact that it's just open payola, baby. It's just open payola. And a lot of people upset, a lot of celebrities upset, saying that they shouldn't have to pay. It's a business. I ain't mad at Elon. If I had y'all behind the 8 ball, I'd charge your asses too. You know what I'm saying? But what a lot of people don't know and what I know, a lot of people probably do know it if you're in the industry, that a lot of when it comes to the verification on numerous platforms, as far as Twitter and Instagram, and there has been a lot of payola on those platforms. And it's been like that for quite some time. And we're not talking about little cheese. We're talking about people paying anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 to be verified on Twitter. So a lot of those people are probably upset because we don't really know the verification process as far as what's the ins and outs. You have to be notable, which the Batman is notable. I've done a lot in this hip hop thing, a lot of historic things. But come to find out when it comes to like Instagram and Twitter, and I'm going to say it because it needs to be put out there, even Wikipedia. It's money under the table, baby. It's money under the table because I know many people that will remain nameless that have paid for their Twitter verification, that have paid for Instagram verification, and have paid for Wikipedia. So everybody getting bent out of shape. It's not real no more. It takes away from the credibility of the platform. Motherfuckers been paying to get up there. You know what I'm saying? If anyone is mad, it's the bootleggers or the inside employees that's been providing the service. I repeat, people have been paying anywhere from up to $5,000 to $10,000 to get verified on Twitter, Instagram, and Wikipedia pages. Grands. So it is what it is, man. If you feel it's in your best interest to verify and authenticate and make people know that you are authentic and you're concerned with your authenticity, then I say pay Elon the 8, get your joint up there. Now, what it doesn't make sense to do is people that's going up there and then when you go see their criteria, they've done nothing in life. They've achieved nothing. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck you getting the check mark for and all you did was graduate high school? Like, you have no credentials. No one could Google you. No one could see what you've done that has impact in a genre or historically that is noteworthy. That's when you're looking kind of silly. You know what I mean? And that's when you're kind of outing yourself like, yo, dude got the blue check mark. I'm running through his page and this motherfucker is baking muffins. You know what I'm saying? So you can also embarrass yourself by getting it if you really haven't achieved anything yet in your career. So just try to get some things under your belt before you run out there and go for the payola on the Instagram and the Twitter verification. I had a dude that was going around using my similar name. Using the Bruse Wane name, you know what I mean? Spelt the same way and everything, you know what I mean? And I tried numerous times to get verified. And, I wasn't going for the payola, daddy, because like I said, it's a shady practice going on over there on that side. But shouts out to Elon Musk. Also, in some more news, Alec Baldwin. All right, this never made any sense to me. Alec Baldwin, in 2021, he accidentally shot Halyna Hutchison on the set of his movie Rush, and she died. It was supposed to be a prop gun. You know what I mean? They didn't know that it was live ammo in the gun. I didn't even know those guns could take live ammo. I thought like prop guns, it would automatically just be like, you know what I mean, saying only could take blanks or whatever. But he was charged. He was charged with involuntary manslaughter. And I found it crazy. Like, how do you charge a man that is given a gun? It was not his job to inspect the gun. There's someone else that was in charge of inspecting the gun before they gave it to him. And like they said, there should have been no live rounds. So I really don't understand how he could have been charged and held accountable. Even though they said it was involuntary, he didn't mean to do it, but it happened, so he has to pay in some way. They're going to try to give the man jail time. But as of right now, the charges have been dropped. But even though the charges have been dropped, they're saying that they're going to be investigating even further. So this may not be over. So even though he's breathing a sigh of relief, it might not be for long. Just to show you how they are some more bullshit. I don't agree with that. I mean, and from what I know, I know he's I think her husband is actually still working. I don't know if the movie has wrapped, but I know from what I know, the husband had got involved after her death and was also still working on the movie. And I know that they settled for some bread or whatever, so he got paid. And not to say that's going to replace his spouse, because I'm pretty sure he's still torn up about it. But my thing is that if the husband can see it was accidental, it wasn't intentionally moved on, why can't the prosecutors, why can't the DAs in this case? We're going to jump to some Bruse Wane music, because I know it's been a minute. So you know I got to throw some heat on. Because like I said, coming your way. I'm coming your way to my New York folk, various locations, and we're still adding dates, man. If you want to get the Batman in your city and you're a promoter, you want to bring me out to your city, out to your country, holla at the kid. Serious inquiries only. The Batman does not work for free, baby. I do not work for free. You know what I mean? But yo, let's jump into some Bruse Wane music real quick. Yo, this was Paradigm Shift. So proud of this joint. Got some big news for this joint coming shortly. Don't want to let the cat out the bag yet, but let's do it.
You need to understand that the stories you've heard are not the full truth.
Some men aren't looking for anything logical, like money. They can't be bought, bullied, reasoned, or negotiated with. Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Let's go. What we doing it? Ring the alarm, every rapper gets bombed on. Crucified, stomped on, crushed by the python. Y'all ain't got the balls or the grit to stand toe to toe to face me, to face death. Step your mic hand, get your throat slit. I run with the wolves and the savages. We take no prisoners, kill cabbages. Professional cooks and killers, no amateurs. The Batman's flow make your soul burn. Scorched rappers in the old urn. I'm the new sick, you were old jerk. Sick flow, slick flow, I kill shit long term. In it for the long haul and long money. Long story short, get beat bloody. The pop shit we pop off, everybody's underground kings. Fuck you, your whole team pussy. I flame tracks like arsonists. Call shots, I'm the boss in this. Stay out the game, I'm the shark in this. Paradigm shift. Draco aimed at your taco. Fall in line or get Roscoe. Flame on like a hot stove. Branding the game with my barcode. You won't survive even if the Lord smile on ya. Grave digger, watch the dirt pile on ya. I bury niggas, bury careers. Relentless, the voice of God coming out your speakers. I bring that thunder, earth shatterer, atom splitter, large arms handler. I bust calibers that split trees and flip tanks. DEFCON 3, I dismember camps. Limb by limb, like I'm Cuddy Ranks. I run with the wolves, you run with the Sims. I flame your beam, I'm a billion amps. Fuck a glass, I drink my yak out the bottle. Low key with my stoppage in a black Eldorado. Team on the horn, poke the bull, get the horn. Y'all niggas had your time, had your run, move along. Or get dumped on your lawn, skull cap gone. I flame tracks like arsonists. Call shots, I'm the boss in this. Stay out the game, I'm the shark in this. Paradigm shift. Draco aimed at your taco. Fall in line or get Roscoe. Flame on like a hot stove. Branding the game with my barcode.
guards brutally beaten, and criminal abductor Harley Quinn is still missing. Police Chief James Gordon could not be reached for comment.
Yes, that was Paradigm Shift off my upcoming Darth Wayne album. Also, I know people like, Wayne, where we going to get some new music from you? You're going to get some new music soon. You may actually get it this week. The album, we're in the fourth quarter. If you are a producer out there, man, you want to get on the project, man, reach out. You know what I mean? Reach out to us. You can inbox me, or you can hit the email right there, and just send the track over. You know what I mean? Only heat, only boom bap, only real hip hop. The Batman don't spit over garbage. I don't do that. The Batman should have been on it mixtape is done. Just right now, it's just all about arranging the mixtape, and that should be out shortly too. So all my mixtape DJs and my DJs period, mix show DJs that's looking for that real, authentic, because I know it's becoming very slim pickings, artists that's out there doing the type of hip hop that y'all like. So the Batman is coming. I'm on my way, niggas. I'm on my way. You will have Fire Flame to spin on your show shortly. Shouts out to Hip Hop Heads Worldwide Apparel, man. Y'all see what it is. The Black Diamonds joint, I got this on every time I'm out and about with this. People inquire. And I tell them, it's simple. Just go over to Amazon. The links is in the show somewhere. Just go over to Amazon and pick it up. You know what I mean? It's that simple. Represent the culture. Hip hop 50 years of hip hop. I'm so proud. I'm so happy to be a part of it. Shouts out to the pillars, because there are pillars. There are origin pillars in this hip hop thing. Many dispute, where did it start? Where's the official start? Oh, it started here, it started there. Listen, man. Shouts out to Bronxdale Projects, one of the pillars. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Disco King Mario, 50 years of hip hop. Shouts out to Bronx River. Shouts out to the Zulus. You know what I'm saying? Everybody involved with that movement. Shouts out to the Universal Hip Hop Museum, Rocky Bucano and all that. Cutman LG, Mickey Benson, Bronx River, one of the pillars. You know what I mean? Cedric Avenue. You know what I mean? Kuherk, one of the pillars. Some say that's where it started, but there's many disputes. But then you got the people that's saying it started over in Brooklyn. I'm not even going there. This is the Bronx, baby. Shouts out to my Brooklyn heads, though. Be borough love all the time. But regardless to that, man, shouts out to all the boroughs. Shouts out to New York, period. Queens, Staten Island, Harlem. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, New York hip-hop started here in New York City. And we're celebrating 50 years of that. You know what I mean? So take your ass to Amazon and pick that up. Hip-hop, born in the streets of the Bronx, and now resides worldwide, throughout America, the UK, France, Asia, Germany, Australia, Canada, Africa, Japan, worldwide. Are you a part of the culture? Are you hip-hop? Are you a hip-hop head? What do you represent? The true school, the golden era, the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, or today? When did you fall in love with hip-hop? The culture, the music, the global movement. Show your colors, wear the flag. Get your official Hip Hop Heads Worldwide apparel today, worn by those that love the culture and live the culture. The iconic Hip Hop Heads Worldwide Global Tee is now available in assorted colors. The Rolls Royce of the line, the Crown Royale Premium Tee, is now available with the large or small crown. Also, the iconic Black Diamonds tee is also available in assorted colors. All items is also available in the pullover or zip hoodies. Worn by real hip hop heads worldwide, because real heads know. Hey yo, much love to all my people tuning in too. If I don't shout you out while the show is happening, I'll definitely shout you out after. Shouts out to my man, Rason. You know what I mean? Shouts out to my man Mike Jones, all them people out there that's currently watching. It's much love. I know I don't come on as frequently as I should or y'all would like me to. But it ain't easy being the boss, niggas. It ain't easy being the boss. You gotta pay the cost to be the boss. But yeah, man, this story, very tragic story. Gun violence in America is just like crazy. Just hearing people being shot. I know there's a story going around about the young lady that was shot in upstate New York. Are people just that paranoid? People just that trigger happy? I know someplace upstate New York, I believe it was a couple of girls in the car, and they were looking for their friend's home. And they went up to a house, and I believe they used the driveway to do a U-turn. And the person just came out shooting. No questions asked, no nothing. The young lady wound up passing away. She was crazy. There was another incident. It was a few incidents that's happened within the past week where it's like, yo, either people are on edge or they just profiling. You know what I mean? You had this story that was a very tragic story. You know, the Batman don't shy away from these things. And it has to be touched on. All right, this young man right here, 16 years old. Oh, excuse me, I believe his name is Ralph Yall. Was shot in the head. Shot in the head. He was on his way to pick up his siblings. His mother gave him an address. It turned out the address that she gave him, it was very similar, but it was the incorrect address. Shouts out to my Queens people. That's why I could never stay in Queens. Not as far as traveling in Queens. I love my Queens people, but you will get lost in fucking Queens because Queens, everything got a duplicate. You got fucking 69th Place, 69th Road, 69th Avenue, 69th Terrace, 69th Lane. Every other borough, you got 69th Ave, 69th Street. That's it. Queens got a whole bunch of replicas. And that's what happened in this case. I know she sent him someplace, and instead of the place, it was the avenue. Either way, it was a mix-up. But the mother sent him to pick up his siblings. And he knocked on the door. Simply knocked on the door. And this guy just came out and just shot the kid in the head. No questions asked, no nothing. You know what I mean? Just straight came out, shot the kid in the head, and then after he shot him in the head, stood over him and shot him again. You know what I mean? Miraculously, he survived though. He survived. And what even makes it more tragic is he went up to a few other homes for help, and no one wanted to help him. I think he went up to the third neighbor, and that was the one that actually helped him. And I think even that person told him he had to get on his knees and put his hands behind his back before he helped him. Some real inhumane shit. You know what I mean? Now, the guy, I believe he's been charged. It's an 80-year-old man named Andrew Luster. Andrew Luster, 80-year-old man, is responsible for this young man. You see him there with the saxophone. They say he's a great student, great mind. Those teachers, everybody compliment him as far as academic prowess. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's a terrible thing when you got somebody coming to the door, a young man, you see he's shot and you're refusing to help him or whatever because of your prejudice. Now they're trying to say, was race a factor into this? Of course it was. Of course it was. Why did he just come out gun blazing? I mean, you could have said, what do you want? Who are you? How may I help you? It wasn't like someone was kicking your door in or busting through your window. It seemed to me like it was just an opportunity to kill. Like, yo, there goes a nigga. I'm going to kill his ass and get away with it. But the young man lived, 16-year-old, had angel wings, had God looking over him. So he's here, you know what I mean? Also, Morgan Freeman, man. Morgan Freeman has come out, getting my notes together. Morgan Freeman has come out and said that in an interview with the Sun-Times magazine that he feels that being called African American is an insult. That's what he said. He said he feels being called African American is an insult. He also feels that Black History Month is an insult. He says that as much as we have done in this country, that we shouldn't be regulated to 1 month. He said, why African Americans just getting 1 month? He says my history shouldn't be reduced to 1 month. You know what I mean? Or just acknowledged for 1 month as far as the amount of stuff that we have put into this, as far as this country and as far as the world. He also says that he believes most black people, the reason why he doesn't like the term African American, he believes that most black people from these parts are mongrels, which is a mixed race. That's not even a flattering term, mongrel. Mongrel, that's like when you start thinking of Outer Mongolia and Genghis Khan and things of that nature, the mongrels, savages, you know what I mean? The Batman is well schooled, niggas. Don't be shocked. Don't be shocked. Please do not be shocked when you hear me throw these things around. The Batman is no dummy. But yeah, so he's saying that he has a problem with it. He has a problem with African Americans being called African Americans because he says most people in this part of the world are mongrels. I guess he could have said it better as far as mixed. He said also people say Africa as if it's a country when it's actually a continent. I think he needs to get a little bit more in depth in that. As far as the African American term, what would he like to replace it with? Because you have Mexican Americans. Mexico is a country as well. You know what I mean? South America and Puerto Rico is a country. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if it's a continent. That's what's known as Africa. In my opinion, he's grasping for straws. I mean, what would you still want us to be called colored? I don't know. Is that the colored man? Would that soothe him? Is that a better description for him? I don't know. I don't really see anything wrong with African American, even though there's a lot of African Americans out there that do not want to acknowledge the African side. And I'm not even going to get into that. You know what I mean? Because as far as the Batman's concerned, we all come from Africa. So that's not the debate I'm trying to entertain right now. So don't ever try it. Do not reach out to me. I will ignore your ass. We're going to come back with some more news. Tory Lanez, you know what I mean? And his never-ending denial of reality. We got a lot to come back to. Let's jump into one of my classics real quick, man. And I got some things to do, so I got to take a little sippy break on this one. Let's go. This is your boy Bruse Wane featuring Papoose, Killer Soundboy.
The Batman. Oh, things just got better. We about to turn it up real quick. Let's go. Bronx, Brooklyn. You already know what it is. Queens, Staten Island. Let's talk to them. Europe, UK, Jamaica. You already know what it is. Yeah, let's pop it off.
The song, boy, y'all get done so tonight.
Yeah.
A lot of them going to suffer tonight, like, cause this session is getting hot. And this your dance is under fire.
The mic ravager plus the dough gatherer. Act up, get killed on camera. Hammer splatter ya. Separate me from the bunch, I'm not the average. Duffel bag full of rappers' heads, he's a savage. I don't want the crowns, I want the heads that they rest upon. Wonder why he limping, gun about the size of Megatron. The Megadon, lay a nigga, word is bond. Sound boy killer, rude boy terminator. Home invasion stuffers, corpse in the refrigerator. Catch me later? Nah, if I catch you first, especially if you owe me paper, fuck a Uber, call a hearse. The God's verse, crack earth and moves mountains. Stop niggas in their tracks like wolves howling. Sound boys get found in a pool of blood for the patch of the Bronx. Body wrapped in a rug, buried like potato spuds. Bruse Wane will eat your cups, blow a L while I dine, blasting computer love.
A lot of people going to feel good tonight.
Look at 'em.
So a lot of sound boy are gonna end up a fight. But remember to praise the champion, and he will guide you throughout this session. It's a
I got rap skills, I pack still, grew up where it's mad real. The gun so big, I shoot it on one knee like when Cap kneel. These rappers weirdos, man, they be popping mad pills. When I got a headache, I don't even pop Advil. Was on the block letting the strap pill. Since Curtis Lever and the Guardian Angels was screaming out crack kill. Brownsville, we up and down the hill just like Jack Jill. Vicious like Tyson when he came out of the Catskills. I be going stupid hard, they be like Pap chill. Lights, gas, cable, water, man, I got mad bills. You be in the strip club getting free fills. Touching on the strippers and don't pay them just for cheap thrills. They know I'm nice from Poughkeepsie down to Peekskill. They'll tell you none of these niggas can fuck with peace skills. You ain't G-real, take a shot, refill. Niggas know I'm quick to pop a woolly like Meek Mill.
Watch the song wanna tremble. Watch the song wanna pray. Watch the song wanna tremble. Watch the song wanna pray.
It don't take a rocket scientist or Einstein to hear that the flow is prime time. Y'all just rhyme. My shit resonates like old Negro spirituals. Criminal minded the way my bars kills is criminal. Cut from the cloth for kings and savage warriors. Go against him, they're gonna question your competence. I murder sound boys, show up at the funeral. Blasting my latest release at the funeral. Probably take a pic with your moms at your funeral. Code a passage out the Quran before they sing for you. I'm awesome, out of this world, like a Martian. I blow foes the bitch, I'm C4 walking. Explosive, acidic on tracks, and corrosive. I decimate, kneel when you see me, the Black Moses. I spend my days sharpening mics so high noon. To stab rappers like harpoons, sample you shark food. A lot of people going to feel good tonight.
Look at him.
So a lot of sound boy are gonna end up a fight. But remember to praise the champion, and he will guide you throughout this session. It's under fire.
Yes, that was my classic banger. Shouts out to my man Papoose. Shouts out to Remy Ma. R.I.P. DJ K Slay. You already know what it is. Banger, certified banger. Tore the sum up 2019 when that dropped before the pandemic. Threw the brakes on the kid. But it's alright. More bangers will be made. Yeah, man. Don't get it twisted. I'm definitely reading some of the comments. Shouts out to Crystal. She said that the trigger happy because their ass can't fight. The gun business totally out of control. Yeah. A lot of motherfuckers don't got hands, you know what I mean? They ain't come up in the shoot 5 era. You know what I mean? They ain't come up in that era. I don't want to expose myself, but I came up in that era. I came up in that era. Shouts out to Queen Gina. Rap Shades on the check-in. You know what I mean? Yeah, peace, God. Just shouting a few people out. I usually wait for afterwards to do it, but why not? The Batman. I do what the hell I want to do at this point. I'm feeling myself, niggas. I ain't been on in weeks. Let me do what the fuck I want to do. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's jump into some more news. The epic saga of Tory Lanez and his denial. Tory Lanez and his sentencing has been delayed because his new lawyers have filed a motion to for a retrial. So until that motion is either granted or not granted, and it's decided, he can't be sentenced. He can't be sentenced until then. I know I did a show, one of the shows I did that was talking about the erroneous amount of money he is paying these lawyers. The amount of money he's paying is crazy. I don't know if it's like $500,000 a pop. It's something really crazy. It's like, yo, dude, at this point, just man up and do the time, son. Do the time. You're a celebrity. You're probably going to be in PC. Do the time instead of making yourself go bankrupt before you even go in. Sometimes you just got to, you know what I mean? You made your bed. You got to lay in it. Man up, nigga. Do your time and come home. You know what I'm saying? But he's going the other way. Maybe something will happen. Who knows? He's looking for a wish and a prayer. He's praying to God about God. He's praying and hoping God takes his side after shooting a woman in the foot. He's looking for a miracle from God. He's on bended knee. God, please forgive me for shooting. Work in my favor. I don't know if that's going to happen, brother. I do not know if that's going to happen. But, yeah, man. So the judge name is David Hefferford. And like I said, he's pushed it. They pushed it back. They're saying they should probably have a decision by May 8th. And if the motion is, if he does accept the motion, they're going to have the retrial. And if they don't, they won't have the retrial, and sentencing will take place 30 days, at least 30 days after that decision. Megan Thee Stallion's attorneys came out and basically said that Megan is tired of this. Megan is ready to move on with her life. She's ready to close this chapter in her life and move on. You know what I'm saying? That's she said that, I think they said she really wanted to keep it private in between them. I don't know how you could keep a man shooting you in the foot private in between y'all. You know what I mean? He already went for the leg shot. Next may have been the head shot. You know what I'm saying? So very foolish on her part as far as that. Also, man, in the world, the bromance, this was a very high profile relationship. You know what I'm saying? As far as brotherhood and bondage and male camaraderie. You know what I mean? It was 50 Cent and Floyd, man. 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather. They was hanging hard body at one point, and then they wound up having issues. And it became ugly. It really became ugly in the public. Ridiculous insults was being traded. Don't really know what really sparked the beef. I know at one point they was arguing back and forth about who had the most money and silly shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's over. The beef has been squashed. So that's a good look. That's a good look for the culture and in general. For these guys need to realize that y'all role models. You know what I mean? Y'all role models within hip hop, outside of hip hop, within the black community and outside of the black community, and y'all represent us. So whenever two black men can come together and squash their beef and find common ground, it's all love. Don't get me wrong. Some shit can't be squashed, niggas. Some shit is unforgivable. But motherfucker ain't trying to take your life or no one in your family or rob you blind. You know what I mean? Some things can be forgiven. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, 50 Cent said that they reconciled at Monique's comedy show in Las Vegas in 2022. Said that they was down there in Vegas, and Monique is the one that approached them and said, listen, you guys need to, cut this out. You know what I mean? Start speaking again, get together, and that's what they did. Because they were seen together, walking out together at Game 2, Sacramento versus Golden State at that game. So, shouts out to 50 Cent, shouts out to Floyd Mayweather. Always good news to hear when people can bury the hatchet and move on. But yo, we're gonna play some more Bruse Wane for y'all real quick. Listen, don't get it twisted. You're gonna get mostly Bruse Wane. You know what I mean? A lot of times I play songs that has to be independent. It has to be independent. Can't really be tied to a major because they be coming. They will stop the freeze midway. They are not playing when it comes to them streams. You know what I mean? So a lot of times I'll throw up stuff that's more from independent artists. If you're artists out there, you got a fly video, you got some dope shit, send it my way. We may get it on. You know what I mean? But it's payola over here, nigga. Just like Twitter and Instagram.
Let's live life better than we used to. Doing big things, baby, yeah, not the usual. Level up, better us, yeah. I shine, you shine. Coca co-sign, independent grind. Yeah, entrepreneur, CEO. See me go, see me blow. Like I'm CB4. Put the diamonds on my neck and let the VV show. See me live on a TV show. I live life, doing what most dream. I'm out in cabs on a yacht, nigga coasting. See breeze, yeah, I'm cool in that motion. I got a model on the runway and the boom boom boating. This type of have you open. Stay focused, don't slip, that's what they hoping. Show them, they ain't you and you ain't them. They on 0 while you chillin' on 10. Gotta live life.
They don't really know me. I've been on some new shit, but shout out to the homie. And it's bad bitches only. Been flexing with this new thing, but shout out to the homies. I'm just tryna live life. They been hating on me, I'm just tryna live right. I said I'm just tryna live life. They been hating on it, but but you can't stop me now.
Not at all, not at all. This a hustle for night and day, yeah, hustle more. I see the bull, yeah, face it like a matador. I'm night shifting like a commodore. Gotta get it, stop talking about it and go live it. Yeah, bus showed me once and I was in it. Big time, doing it right, keeping them hype. Look prepared, cause there's nothing like live life, yeah, to the fullest, why not? Why half step, take it to the top. Oh, shorty, you a queen, hey, homie, you a king. Yeah, many gonna hate, keep doing your thing. I wish you the best, I congratulate. Yeah, shout out to all who grind and get cake. Get paid, get paid, get paid. Care what I had to say, he just many can't do it this way. Live life.
They don't really know me. I've been on some new shit, but shout out to the homie. And it's bad bitches only. I've been flexing with this new thing, but shout out to the homies. I'm just tryna live life. They been hating on me, I'm just tryna live right. I said I'm just tryna live life. They been hating on them, but you can't stop me now.
It's paper rock, baby. Who God bless, no man can curse. We out here moving, doing what we supposed to do. I'm living life while I got it, baby. Damn right.
Yeah. Shouts out to my man Spliff Star. Live life. Shouts out to my man. Matter of fact, yo, shouts out to my man Capital. Capital, what up, man? I need some beats, man. I need some beats. Brooklyn Plug. Don't think I'm be seeing you too, B. I know you did that beat. You be on my IG. I know we be, we liking and sharing each other's shit and all that. I need some beats, man. Send me some hot joints. I'm in the fourth quarter. Maybe like 4 more tracks, and the Darth Wayne album is done. Done. Classic on the way. Mark my word. Classic on the way. Once again, man, it's your first time watching the show. It's your boy Bruse Wane, Bruse Wane Live. Comes on every Friday at 7 p.m. Today is not Friday, and it didn't come on at 7 p.m. Things happen. But I try to get it on Fridays at 7 p.m., but my whole goal is just getting it on, period. But anyway, either how. Yo, Hip Hop Heads Worldwide. Make sure you shoot over to Hip Hop Heads Worldwide and you join the most popping group on Facebook. But there may be other groups out there that's larger, got more membership, and they do what they do, but they just do not have the connection and the authenticity that we have. This is the original, this is the real deal Holyfield over here. Hip hop to the grain. Hip hop to the grain. You know what I mean? Hip hop to the grain. So this is the group you want to be a part of. Shouts out to all the other groups that's out there also repping hip hop as well. Shouts out to shouts out to my man Happy. He got Hip Hop for Life. Happy, original pioneer. He got Hip Hop for Life. Shouts out to the Universal Hip Hop Museum. They got their group over there. 2 other dope groups. Shouts out to Hip Hop Boulevard. They're doing their thing. Other dope groups that's represent hip hop culture. The Batman ain't a hater, niggas. I'm not a hater. You know what I mean? But Hip Hop Heads Worldwide is still, it's where it's at. You know what I'm saying? But shouts out to them. They're doing what they do as well, and they deserve their recognition. 50 years of hip hop. 50 years of hip hop, man. I don't know how many of y'all came up in hip hop when y'all discovered hip hop. I discovered hip hop early on, man, and been in it ever since. I mean, as far as being a hip hop head and first being a fan, then actually contributing to the culture. Matter of fact, let me throw another banger on for y'all real quick, man. Another one of my classics. Because the Batman has classics under his belt. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yo, this one is Beast Inside. Your boy Bruse Wane featuring Sean Price. Let's get it.
Yeah, let's go. I got a beast inside. No Loch Ness, no Sasquatch, no Mr. Hyde. Yeah, a project nigga that'll gladly take your muffin off. Stand over you and tell your ass, walk that off. I try to keep him restrained and watch my temperature, but he be wanting blood like Transylvania. He gets to go and ain't no talking it out. Shit, combat, chest puffed out. Beast morale, tear your head off, spit down your neck and rip your heart out. And though I may have turned to Mr. Wayne, that project nigga side of me will always stay the same. I tell him chill, relax, we out them buildings. Fuck these clown niggas, let's focus on the millions. But he don't answer, no reply, nope. And we both know it's just a matter of time before he blow like a motherfucking landmine. I got a beast inside, like rough.
I got a beast inside like rough, like rough. Yeah, I got a beast inside like rough, like rough. Trying to hold him in. I got a beast inside like rough, my head, man. Like rough. Back off you. Real recognize real, that's no bull. But at the same time, wolf recognize wolf. I play civil, but be wanting to howl. Show my fangs, let it bang, lay a motherfucker down. When I was young, green light, no stopping. Nope. But now I'm older, so I gotta weigh my options. But these haters would love to see me boxed in. They do fugazi shit, then they call the cops in. And yo, the jail cell is just like a coffin. I body them, then the system body him. God help me ignore these clowns. I'm just trying to get rich and hold the whole family down. Life's a bitch, but I still pulled the panties down. And fucked her hard till she said cha-ching. Y'all niggas do not wanna see my inner Stephen King. Nope, I got a beast inside. I got a beast inside like rough. Trying to hold it like rough. Pushing my buttons. I got a beast inside like rough. It's growing like rough. It's growing. I got a beast inside like rough. Hold me back like rough. Hold me back. I'm going. This is it. Shit is over. Let's do it. Like rough. Let's go.
Half man, half animal, manimal. Jekyll and Hyde, nigga, the beast on my side, B. The beast inside, about to come out in 2 piece of peeps and slide. My hands are weapon of mass destruction. Your family's peasants get slapped for nothing. I don't fight fear, I'm right here. Footing your ass so far that I got shit on my night ears. New Year, gun in the air popper. I share not a son of a sharecropper. Tons of guns, I get it for free. Pop your hun that's under the sycamore tree. Blasted bastard, Duke, I'm extra. Then wrapped in plastic, Duke, I'm Dexter. Rap nigga that the game despise. B, Wayne Enterprise, nigga.
I got a beast inside like rough. Turn the lights down. Rough. Yeah, I got a beast inside like rough. Like rough. Let's go. King Kong. I got a beast inside like rough. Gonna tolerate that shit. I got a beast inside like rough. Like rough. Before you let them niggas know. He gets graphic like a Hollywood action thriller. No special effects, just a coke and banger. He from the projects where they creep up like the boogeyman. Or pull them things.
Yes. That was Beast Inside, your boy Bruse Wane featuring Sean Price. Shouts out to the legend Sean Price. This is a live recording. This is a live stream, so you may see a glitch or two. If you do, just get over it. Move on. It is what it is. Jim Jones, man. Jim Jones. Shouts out to Jim Jones. Harlem, what up? Been in the news a lot lately for his opinions on another rapper, Pusha T. Also, Jim also made his feelings known about Mace. I know they had some serious beef back in the days. I wouldn't call it serious, but they had beef, they had issues. And I know Jim, I saw an interview where he said that he had buried that hatchet and they was in a good space. But he had a recent interview where he said he still has some issues with Mace. You know what I mean? I found that kind of surprising. I thought that was buried, you know what I mean? But it was an interview with the Breakfast Club. And he said despite Cameron forgiving Mace, he still has issues with him. Didn't really get too specific as to why he had issues with Mace, but says he still had issues with Mace. He really don't feel too kosher with Mace, and Mace need to go pray somewhere. You know what I mean? It was early in the morning. Everybody's not a morning person. You know what I mean? So you may have asked him that question in the evening. He may have had a different response. You know what I mean? Everybody ain't morning people. You know what I mean? Just like, I ain't feeling this. I ain't feeling the fact I'm here and it's early and I'm on some disgruntled shit. But what he has been making clear is that he's had some issues with Pusha T. Don't know where this stems from. I know Pusha T has did songs with Cameron. I don't know if he even did songs with Jim Jones. I don't know, but I know for a fact Cameron had did some work with the Clips and some good music at that. You know what I mean? So I don't know where this spawns from, but he's saying that this goes all the way back to that top hip hop list that came out. It's been like almost 2 months now, 3 months. Shouts out to the legend. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Melly Mel. He came out there. He said his piece and set the internet on fire. You know what I mean? His opinion, his take on the whole thing. You know what I mean? And it pretty much seemed like it died down, but then all of a sudden Jim Jones came out of nowhere talking about his top 50 and how Pusha T wasn't to be on his top 50 and why Pusha T is even on that list. So I don't know what's going on with this and how this is going to play out. I don't know if this is a work. I mean, because people are definitely watching and looking. Is there going to be shots thrown? Is there going to start to be bars, you know what I mean, traded back and forth? Is this a ploy? Is this for attention? It's crazy because I remember I seen an interview with Cam back in the days, and Cam said Jimmy told him, yo, we should start beefing with each other. Like, and it was like a strategic move, like a strategic beef to just keep their names hot and sizzling or whatever the media says. Is this what we're witnessing right now? Why he keeps taking shots at Pusha? Because from what I know, Pusha T in the clips ain't no slouches. You know what I mean? From what I know, they ain't no slouches. I think they from Virginia Beach. I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong because I'm not going to act like I really follow the clips like that. But from what I know, they was outside. These niggas ain't no suckers. So hopefully this don't turn into some other shit. Pusha's pretty much in a space in his career where I don't know if he can even go back to that. And then there was a very questionable picture of him out there wearing some funny style shit with Nas X. But the Batman ain't gonna get into that. But the Batman don't condone that. I do not condone that. Yo, Designer. We're almost reaching the hour mark. You know, I know not like these things to go past the hour, but Designer, man, wild the fuck out on some wild shit. Just said Designer exposed himself on a plane. Exposed himself on a plane on the way back from Asia. And then after he exposed himself, they said the stewardess admonished him, like, yo, what are you doing? Police actually met the plane. The stewardess reprimanded him. Police met the plane when it landed, but they didn't arrest him. He said he wasn't feeling well. He checked himself. He said he was gonna check himself into a mental health facility. He definitely need to check himself into a mental health facility. Why are you exposing yourself on a plane? How much liquor did you have? What are these drugs doing to you? Are they making the fact that other human beings around you, do they seem like they're invisible? Or do you think that these drugs are making you think people want to see your private parts, nigga? I don't understand, but I guess he tried to do his own damage control, you know what I mean, by checking himself into a facility, canceling all his concerts. Because if he didn't do that, they would have probably tried to cancel his ass anyway. You're on the plane showing your private business for no apparent reason. You know what I'm saying? Because you decided, I mean, I don't know, for that, you might as well just fly a private jet if you want to be exposing yourself. You know what I mean? Why are you publicly flying in public doing some wild shit like that? But yeah, man, it's your boy Bruse Wane. Thank y'all for tuning in. Until next time, because like I said, you know I do not like these things to go too long. And we are approaching that hour mark, and the Batman doesn't go beyond that. That's just how I get down. But yo, Hip Hop Heads Worldwide, the most popping group on Facebook. Make sure you shoot over Hip Hop Heads Worldwide and join that group. Like I said, you could put your music up, discuss hip hop, but make sure you put stuff that is interactive with the people, not just taking them to trying to put links up to take them elsewhere. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at The Real Bruse Wane. I will follow you back. Just make sure you tell me that I'm the one that instructed you to follow me and you was watching the show, or I'm not following your ass. You can follow me on Twitter as well at Bruse Wane. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, Bruse Wane Live. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. I will be back next week on Friday, unless something happens, but I will be back at some point. Also, like I said, the Elevation Tour coming to a city near you. I will be back in New York. Looking forward to that. Those are the dates. You can snapshot it. If I'm coming into your city or your country or whatever, make sure you come out and rock out with the kid. Come out and rock out with the kid. You know what I mean? It is highly appreciated. I will be back in New York July 2nd. Mark that on your calendar. Tickets will be available through Ticketmaster at the end of May. Once those tickets are available, I will start posting the links so y'all can come out and rock out with your boy. the Batman. Until next time, yo, keep your head on swivel, family. Be safe. I'm out of here, family. I'm out of here.